Welcome to another section of weekly news for March. Today we've got a lot to cover. Bodybuilding, powerlifting, strongman, a bit of everything, fitness news. And let's start with Samson Dota, 60 centimeters. We're talking about his arm. That's how big this beast's arms measure.
It was 24 inches.
Yours 24 inches?
Almost 61. I think he needs more, that's not much. Damn, how can it be 60 centimeters? Like if your leg is shorter than that. And do you know what measures 58 centimeters? That's right, Andrei Smyv's calf. Honestly, his calf is the size of my thigh. And on top of that, he measures it carelessly, so it's probably even bigger, you know? Now I understand why Smyv always wears shorts. Long pants just don't fit him. I'm going to show you the surprising transformation of Wesley Beezers in just a few hours for the last competition. Almost 2 kilos of carb loading. This is the difference between a depleted, empty physique to make weight on the scale. And this is how he looks after a few hours loaded with glycogen to go out and compete. How can someone transform so much in such a short time? It's crazy. Everyone knows he was the Arnold of bodybuilding, but he was also a strongman. Those who follow me on my other power channel know it, and Mitchell Hooper has won his 4th consecutive title. It's funny because he was the only Canadian, everyone else was American, and he beat them on their own turf. Mitchell Hooper is the strongman of the moment. He's a beast, and above all, he's very well-rounded. Just look at him, the guy who studied geology presenting his final thesis. Let's go with another strength feat. Elias Enkis managed to lift 112.5 kg. 22 years old, he wants to break the world record for bicep curl in an official competition within a month. And judging by how his progress is going, I think he's going to make it. You likely already know this if you follow my other channel. I think Sam Sulek came to the Arnold after partying or something. He showed up completely drained, unmotivated, and with posing that left a lot to be desired. And Terence himself, one of the best posers in classic physique, top 3 at the Olympia, has offered him help. Help with posing, not psychological help, just like that. Sam poses so badly that this gentleman came out and said, "Hey look, come here, I'm going to give you a couple of lessons." I hope they can do some collaboration together and that he gives him a couple of lessons for sure. Hey, don't shoot me. This is Michael Slavic. He has lifted 5 times his body weight. And that's really impressive until they tell us this is a deadlift, a powerful 5 centimeters, and look, he's really strong, no one can take that away from him. But such a wide sumo with those levers doesn't seem that impressive to me. Then he says, I kept talking, look at what I lifted. Yeah, but you only lifted it 5 centimeters, man. Do you know what Rafael Brandao did after his poor performance at the Arnold Classic? After so much time without competing, he got back on stage, but he didn't perform as well or place as well as he expected. So of course he fired his coach. He fired poor Neil Yoda. Yeah, he literally had damn Yoda as his coach. Lately, there's been a massacre of coaches, of trainers in bodybuilding. We already saw it with Keown, with Walker, with Brandao, and with many others who, after things don't go as they'd like, blame the coach and fire him. And in part, they're right. Is it one person's fault, the others, or both? I don't know. Harry Potter just made history by lifting 11 times his body weight. This is Elliot Sykes, a 19-year-old junior powerlifter. Yes, you heard that right. And 74 kilos, 11 times his body weight in competition, 322 in squat, almost 200 in bench press, and 332 in deadlift. At least this one was 10 centimeters, and he has become one of the strongest in the category. What a beast. Angel Calderon just made Jordi Benjure look like a classic physique competitor. Look at this comparison. Jordi commented, posing with the best bodybuilder in Spain, and I have a question for you. Do you agree with that statement? Currently, Calderon is the best in Spain. What do you think? He undeniably looks huge and has made Jordi appear small in many poses. 17 squats with 272 kilos done consecutively. This crazy feat was accomplished by Kyle Kirby, a power builder at the animal cage of the Arnold Classic. And I had to show you this because I think it's insane to lift that weight so many times when almost no human being is able to lift it even once. What's wrong with these people? Let's go with Urs Kalesinski, our beloved OpenX Classic. He keeps growing, although not all parts grow at the same time. His chest and shoulders just keep getting bigger. All his gains go there. Problems I wish I had. The one I wouldn't want is those forearms. Someone should tell him to work on his forearms. Maybe it's the weight he uses, but you lift twice as much. History is being made at the United States National Powerlifting Championships. Jesus Olivares has squatted 440, benched 252, and attention, deadlifted 417 kilos. That clean, that easy. Mixed grip, no straps. This is the heaviest deadlift done by a tested and unequipped lifter. I have to show you this incredible 1-year transformation. In 1 year, he went from 70 kilos to 104 without gaining fat. This gentleman here is Zacharias. I don't know if Zacharias has the best genetics in the world or the best pharmacy in the world, but I think it's one of the most ridiculous changes I've seen. How are you going to put on 34 kilos of pure muscle mass without gaining fat in a year? Someone explain that to me. Hey, but what do you do with your maximum deadlift? This woman who weighs 75 kilos just lifted 260 in conventional deadlift without straps or anything. For what? And she went for a second attempt. And if she hadn't taken 3 business days between one and the other, she probably would have lifted them. Samara Franca, Brazilian, 75 kilos. Let me show you another impressive 1-year transformation. Mohamed Foda, the winner of the Detroit Pro. This is the physical change he made to win the competition. And he really looks like a different person from the back. He really went hard on the hipster look. Damn. Yeah, speed 100 meter dash. This video came up and I liked it, so I wanted to share it with you. How much has the top speed record improved in 100 years? Athletes today have better equipment, shoes, and track surfaces, better training, diet, supplements, rest, and who knows if there are any external aids. 1 second, from 10.60 to Usain Bolt's 9.58. So how much has the human being actually improved, and how much comes from the better conditions in which they sprint? I'm reading your comments. And finally, Larry Will keeps humiliating himself in front of his wife. This time, they've made an AI video of her walking him. I'm the one, honey.
Anything for you, my love.
Literally the same thing I did in the thumbnail a few days ago. If you've seen the video, you'll understand. Where I made him look like a dog, and apparently, I'm not the only one who thought of it. What a decline. He has also stated that someday he wants to return to bodybuilding and be an open bodybuilder, weighing more than 300 pounds on stage, and that really motivates him. That is, 135 kilos. And unless it's fat, my friend, it's impossible. You're not going to make it. The news section always features bodybuilding, powerlifting, and strongman, and that won't change. But if you're more interested in strength content, you can follow me on my other channel, where I'll be posting exactly that. If you only like bodybuilding, don't follow me there. Hope you enjoyed it. This is Iris YT Bodybuilding signing off. See you next video.
Deal.